You mentioned ESDS has been providing cloud computing since the year 2006. Can you give us a little insight on how ESDS cloud works?
ESDS has been offering cloud computing solution as well as mirroring since 2006. Our in-house R&D team had done the research, and we had designed our product for replication. At that time, it was based on FAM and rsync protocol. And this complete solution, which was designed for cloud offerings or mirroring, was completely done by our in-house R&D team. So we are offering cloud computing solutions since year 2006. We were offering VMware virtualization as well as Virtuoso as well as OpenVZ since 2006. But like the cloud offerings have become very popular recently. It's been more because of bigger companies adapting to it and the market leaders, the IT leaders making it more popular. But yeah, cloud will be a sensation, and it is sensation right now. Everyone is looking for cloud because you always have some resources in spare. If you have requirement for 100 servers, so you can just keep 10 servers spare in spare, and in case of downtime with 1 or 2 or 3 at max, you always have dedicated resources available to replace those. So that's the reason the uptime is fantastic with cloud. You always have high availability. So even if one server fails, one dedicated hardware fails, you always have additional resources available to take over that server, and it takes no time for the changeover. You won't notice the switchover, and moreover, you always have scalability available. If let's say your website traffic increases during the afternoon hours, so you can upgrade your resources in the afternoon and reduce the resources, reduce the RAM and CPU allocation at night. So you get the scalability with cloud. But we are also offering global load balancing solutions. So we are a couple of pharma companies, healthcare companies have taken such solutions from us. The multinational companies have taken such solution from us. So we are offering global load balancing, DNS load balancing solution to such companies. We host their servers in 3 different continents. One is hosted in India, one is hosted in the UK, one is hosted in the United States. And if the visitors, if let's say a visitor has come from United States, so that visitor is routed to the American server, and the order process and the browsing and everything for that visitor would happen from the US server. Let's say someone from Europe is accessing your website, so that visitor will be redirected to the European website. The order process, the browsing, the content, everything for that user would happen from the UK-based server. So this solution has been very popular in the multinational companies. It helps you to give fast browsing experience to your buyers. Normally in the Western countries, no one likes to spend so much time on order process or browsing your website. So to give such experience to your customers is a fantastic thing. And the cost of hosting is negligible, but the value it adds to your business, the technology which is displayed to the customer, it makes a different impression on your customers. We are also adapting to the new concept which are coming in the market. Like the Zimbra has become very popular recently. Previously, to host MS Exchange, the number of servers required was somewhere more than 3, 4, 5 servers. You needed more than that number of servers. But now you can run Zimbra from a single server, and if you have additional resources, or if you set up a cloud for your Zimbra email hosting, you will always have scalability, high availability for Zimbra, and the antivirus protection and the spam protection and the archives, ability to save documents in briefcase, share documents with your departments. Like I can share certain documents with the sales department, the marketing department. Someone from the support can share with the NOC team, the data center team, the Linux support team, Windows support team. So you can share documents with different departments, and you always have the the choice to decide like which documents need to be shared, what information needs to be shared, your calendar, task manager, all this information can be managed through your email account. We are adapting to the new technology, whatever new concepts are coming. Now we are offering the cloud solution on Hyper-V as well as VMware, and we have some customers on Citrix platform as well. So cloud computing has become very popular recently. Nasik has been the most preferred location for DR hosting. People are considering Nasik as the ideal location for hosting their disaster recovery site. Now, RBI has made it compulsory for all Indian banks, all cooperative, government, undertaking, semi-government banks, that they should have disaster recovery sites for their data centers or for their hosting sites. So, Nasik has been preferred the most feasible location by the banks, by the multinational companies, because there has been no previous history of any major earthquakes or flooding in Nasik. The ambient always remains fantastic. There has been no threats to Nasik because it's not near sea or international border. So Nasik has become the ideal location. Many big companies, many big data centers are considering, like we have types within other data centers as well, who are hosting their DR with us, and we also host our DR with them.